Now when you have a look at the map of South America, it seems like a cone. That means you all enjoy having ice cream, isn't it? So you have noticed the shape of the cone. So your continent of South America is in the shape of a cone. Now let's have a look at where actually South America is located. Now when you have a look at the world map, so there are 7 continents in the world, isn't it? That means you have North America, South America, Europe, Asia, Africa, Australia, and then you have Antarctica. So when you have a look at South America, you see that it is below your equator. That means it is in the southern hemisphere. Okay, and then you have your prime meridian, which crosses through the continent of Africa and Europe. So it shows that your continent of South America is on the western part of the continent. Okay, so this is more or less about your location. So at least you have to have an idea where actually your continent of South America is located. Now, South America is a continent located in the western hemisphere. So the previous map showed us very clearly where actually South America is located, on the western part. Okay, mostly in the southern hemisphere, that is below your equator. Okay, it is below your equator, that's why it is in the southern hemisphere. So it can also be considered as a subcontinent of North America. Okay, that means North America is in the northwestern part of South America. So the Isthmus of Panama connects these 2 continents. Okay, so it is in the southern hemisphere. So looking at the size of South America, you can see that it is the 4th largest continent in size and the 5th largest populated continent in the world. Okay, so it is located primarily in the southern hemisphere and it is bordered by the Atlantic Ocean in the east, the Pacific Ocean in the west, and then you have the Caribbean Sea in the north. Okay, so it is also surrounded by water on all of its sides. So the geography of South America is dominated by the Andes. So later on, as we proceed with the chapter, you will see that the Andes run right from north to the south of the continent. Okay, so it can also be said that the Andes is the continuation of the Rockies which we did in North America, isn't it? So it runs on the western part of the continent. And then the Amazon River, second longest river in the world. So you have the Amazon River, which is supposed to be the second longest river in the world. So the latitudinal extent of South America is from 12 degree north to 55 degree south. Okay, 12 degree north to 55 degree south. And then longitudinal extent is 35 degree west to 81 degree west. Okay, so this is your latitudinal extent and this is your longitudinal extent. Now, total there are 12 countries in South America. So let's have a look at just the names of the countries in South America. Argentina, okay, the capital is Buenos Aires. Then you have Bolivia, Sao La Paz. Then you have Brazil, capital is Brasilia. Chile, you have Santiago. You have Colombia, okay, Bogota, Ecuador, Quito, Guyana, Georgetown, Paraguay, Asunción, Peru, Lima. Okay, and then you have Suriname, Paramaribo, Uruguay, Montevideo, and Venezuela, Caracas. Okay, so these are just the names of the countries in South America. So just to have a knowledge about what are the many countries which are there in South America, because most of you are very familiar with Brazil, isn't it? Argentina, with all your footballers, isn't it, from one of these countries. So these countries are there in South America. So yeah, these are the different countries of South America. Okay, so the largest being Brasilia. See, you have Brasilia, you have the Suriname, Guyana, Venezuela, Colombia, Ecuador, Peru, Lima, and the others. So there are 12 countries in South America. Okay. Now, what are the languages which are spoken in South America? So mainly they speak Portuguese and Spanish. So Portuguese and Spanish are the main languages which are spoken in South America. Okay. So Spanish is the official language of most countries along with other native languages in some countries. So they usually speak Spanish, okay, and for official work also they are usually speaking in Spanish, and in other areas they will be speaking the native languages. So Portuguese is spoken in Brazil, Dutch is the official language of Suriname, English is the official language of Guyana and is also spoken in the Falkland Islands. So French is the official language of the French Guiana. Okay, so these are just the languages which are spoken in South America. Okay, so today we are just concentrating on the political divisions of South America. So we are to look at where actually South America is located. Okay, it is located in the southern hemisphere, in the western hemisphere, and it is a subcontinent of America. That means North America and South America, they are joined by a narrow strip of land which is known as the Isthmus of Panama, and then we came to know the water bodies that surround South America. Especially you have Atlantic Ocean, the Pacific Ocean, and the Caribbean Sea. Okay, and then we also had a look at the different countries which are there in South America and the languages which are spoken in South America. Okay, so this much for today only, because I am just doing the introduction of this particular chapter. So in the next class we shall be looking at the different physical divisions which are found in South America. Okay, so we will be dividing South America into different physical features, and then we will have a look at where the mountains are located, where the plateaus are located, where the rivers are located. Okay, that will be in the next class. And what I would like you all to do is to turn to page 93 of your textbook and just have a look at the different countries of South America. Okay, you need not memorize it, but you just have an idea about what are the different countries which are found in South America. Okay, so with this we come to the end of this explanation for today. So this much for today. Thank you. Have a nice day.